Greetings and welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. This time I'm starting a little bit different than where I ended, because you might probably notice I decided to do a little bit of backtracking, catching up, maybe a little bit of off-screen grinding, not too bored with that. And while I was doing that, it was like a lot of tiny stuff, but I decided to end up here just to show the two most important things. First was I picked up the fishing rod that was here, which probably seemingly improved my current fishing rod, which is nice. Actually didn't check the inventory. Yeah, this is it. So it just gives me a better fishing rod when I'm fishing. Maybe it unlocks more places where I can fish, something like that. Either way, it's cool, it's good to know. Second, apparently now I can pet this cat as well, which actually allows me to get a different buff from the cat, and this one gives me mysticality. And since generally it seems like having the main stats is always useful for the sake of RP checks, it's better than one physical armor, I guess, so I decided to keep the boon of this cat. But more cats to pet, great, love it. And the most important thing is, I found out how to cleanse negative debuffs. So I had that hand injury last time, and apparently there is a whole bunch of places where you can splash water on yourself, like in the bathroom, and that cleanses just the negative debuffs, which is fantastic to know. So that's the most important stuff I found. And I guess from here on it's mostly just new things. I noticed that apparently Molly wanted to talk to me for a while. She probably wants to get upgraded. Hehe. This is the berries. I ain't gotten this many fights in ages. What, you don't do a lot of fighting for the mob? They're all wet, always giving me an earful. Shooting up the place is bad for business, blah 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 blah. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Plus one Moxie, that's good. She actually got one more Moxie too, but that was from a wandering event instead of talking to her. So, good. And the last two things, I suddenly had a brain blast about the baker who asked for 150 pounds, I believe, of sugar. And actually in the snackle mills, they had a gigantic pile of sugar. So I believe that one might actually be what I'm looking for. Does she still want to talk? Okay. Yeah, she's still... I guess I leveled her up quite a bit during the grinding. Hey, Buck, hold still a minute while I hit you in the knees with this lead pipe, okay? What? No! Oh, come on, I got a swell idea for improving my kneecapping technique and I wanna test it out. Well, you can wait until we get into a fight with someone and try it on them. Phew, I hate waiting for stuff. Plus 5 damage. Nice. I still generally like her shooting ability, but kneecapping is also good. Here, 150 pounds of sugar. Exactly, I remembered correctly. And I was hoping I would be super slow with it. So let me check my shoes. So we have the pipe shoes. Let me try those, just to change things up a bit. Okay, that's nice, but a little bit loud and annoying. So let's try the foot gloves. Yeah, okay, that's good for now. Let's stick to that one. And before I go back, I also wanted to check the boardwalk, because I believe I have the stats for the next challenge. I don't have new heads, do I? No, it's just the head attachments. The next stat check from this guy. Yeah, Thursday puzzle, ringing the bell, and air rifle bullseye. Okay. You put the pencil between your teeth and pick up the mallet in one hand and the air rifle in the other. Pause landing Sova. Phew, I hate the clues with the question marks after them. Ah, but those are the fun ones. Great job, kid. You're a winner. Here's your prize. Colorful clown pants. Nice. All the different armors for all the necessary situations. Hooray! Do you have another one? Hey, look who it is. Ready for the level 3 challenge, Chief? All you have to do is knock over the sack of lead milk bottles with a beanbag while walking a tightrope and playing me at chess. How do I win? Well, yes. Are you good at chess? I came in second at the state championship this year. Ready to take me on? No, I don't quite have the stats. Also, I need to fish here real quick. Just 1 second. Actually, I should have been telling all the new things I figured out while I'm here. Although this carousel or Ferris wheel is obnoxiously loud. I might have to make it quieter in post. Damn, that's a lot of fish. Last time this place exhausted itself quite quickly. Damn. All the Mario brothers and sisters are still enjoying their time here. Oh look, that's Elon Musk with his X hat. Yeah, there we go. And back to the baker. Can the Ferris wheel quiet down, please? Okay, thank God. I can hear my thoughts again. Hey Bert, I brought the 150 pounds of sugar that you said you needed. Wow, really? That's great, thanks. It is very heavy. Take it right now, please. Heck, I bet 150 pounds of anything is heavy. What's heavier? A kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers? It's literally it. What's heavier? 150 pounds of sugar or 150 pounds of bread? Wow, you weren't kidding. Oh wow, thanks. Now I can start making cupcakes. When will they be ready? Immediately, somehow. Oh man, let's see them. More food actually. I still need to feed that boyo. I forgot which foods I bought. I bought the 30 meat one for sure. Let me check the food real quick before I leave. Crusty roll, burnt toast I'm keeping, scarlet pumpernickel, and crusty roll. Crusty roll, pumpernickel. Okay, that's the ones I bought. Now I have... oh, this one is good. Muscle and max HP. Okay, I see the cupcakes. Just in case I'll buy the muscle one. If necessary, I'll feed it to him. If not, I'll just maybe eat it myself. I should definitely have enough food for the other guy at the dam. But first I need to do the shakedown at the hardware store together with my little mob friend. 3 figures approach you, their faces obscured by the shadows of the trees. Wow, wow, ooh. Excuse me, but who are you? As they step into the light, you see that they have human bodies, but their heads are hideous, misshapen fungal growth. They glare at you with beady black eyes. Wow, ooh, wow. Holy crap on toast. Average Mario character, I guess. Actually, I learned. Actually, I got the book for this. I just didn't learn it, so that's nothing very special. This AOE for absolutely everyone. Loud but helpful. And prepare to be shot. This ability is just so much fun. Mushroom steak, food, renewable. So. And also the same effect as the mushrooms. I mean, cool. I could feed it to the damn guy as well. Oh, that's the last of the worms. Also, I have to remember that I might want to move the outhouse. Let me see him first. I cannot move it. I used to be able to move it. Okay. Matches and fuses. I have one fuse, but it's limited stock. I'll buy the fuses just in case, because it sounds like it might be useful in the world. It's not that expensive. I have been asked to shake up some of your merchandise. Come again? There's some mob guys who want to intimidate you for some reason. So they sent me here to shake things up. Or down. Something like that. Ha! Well, those cans of paint over there could use a good shaking. I hadn't got around to it for a while. Sounds good, okay. I can't say I feel particularly intimidated though. Cans? Ooh. Shooketh. So I cannot move the outhouse anymore, can I? Is there still anything useful in the past over here? No? Oh, I moved I moved the outhouse from here. No, I don't want to move there yet. Okay. Nobody goes mushroom picking there anymore on account of the monsters. Monsters? Heh, well, that's the rumor. You asked me, someone just ate the wrong kind of mushroom and got bad case of the giblets. Anyways, I'll get the pit dug tomorrow and have the outhouse finished the day after. Nice. Okay, yeah, okay. It's not like I needed the outhouse in the pet store anymore. I haven't gone to the cave yet, but eventually I will. And actually the night crawlers was in the past, so I need to move it back. Big dumb, big dumb. Please move the outhouse to the pet store again. Yes, yes. Because I still have this side quest there with the night crawlers. Oh nice, no random encounter. But I need it in the past. Sorry. Hey, Grady, how's the worm hunting? I'm done. Fantastic. You, as promised, honest work. Honest pay for honest work. 100 meat. You can't help but think that revolt and pay would be more appropriate, but Grady beats you to that thought by pulling a flower pot out from behind the counter and handed it to you with a grin. It's a potted nightcrawler. Thank him and leave. Yeah, it's just the bait that I don't need. So I guess, yeah, I don't need the outhouse in here no more. I'll move it to the cave when I eventually go to the cave. Oh yeah, that's me. Hello. Yep. Yep. I'll probably have to find myself eventually. Move the outhouse and I'm going to the damn dam. Yeah, that's good. And this slapping noise. Oh, I'm walking on the other side of the lake. Interesting. Molly points at a sign posted at a fork in the trail. Sandwitch Historical Village and Witch Trial Museum. Oh, witches! Let's go check it out. Do you like that kind of spooky stuff? It's the berries. Gets the blood pumping, you know. Well, if they have a haunted house, you have to promise not to shoot any of the actors. No promises. A Sandwich Trial Museum. I'll check it out later. Yep. Damn indeed. Yeah, these ones don't work. Can I fish? I have fished in here, I believe. Yep. Ouch. My bones. Can I fish in the concrete, please? Okay, guy, I can give you... What was it? The crusty roll and the pumpernickel. And he is still hungry. Okay, so he can eat 2 more foods. I bought the cupcake for him, kind of. And the mushroom steak, which is renewable from wandering around here. So that's good. 25, that's nice. Nice. He fell asleep. Klaxman screws, crafting. That's the excellent. So wait, I need... What was it? Klaxman? Yeah, Klaxon valve. Oh, jeez. A brand new 11-year-old valve. Yet, brick outhouse is extremely well constructed. Well, a brick outhouse is quite capital in the end. Like, it's just a normal outside toilet now. Flush it, 3 XP. Can I not read this? Yeah, book. Oh! A new skill, amazing. Throw ball. Oh, that's just better version of throw rock. I mean, I'll take it, that's amazing. Speaking of which, I have a whole bunch of XP. I just got like 50 from a few small actions here. And I really like the idea of maximum AP, so that's it. I'll wait a bit with these because just how expensive they are. And I'll focus XP later on into the books, those skills. I probably should have fought him instead of giving him food. Next time I'll just fight people instead of wasting time and meat. Actually, I just clicked the map. You don't know when you are, much less where. Oh yeah. Museum cave. So wait. Oh yeah, I need the Glaxon, so back to Lighthouse then. 3, huh? The future version of yourself strolls up to you and hands you a fat wad of meat. You know, it's the future version and not past, because you don't remember this happening before. Here, take this meat. Technically, I guess I should be repaying it to the future me, but that's me now, so you'll have to do. What? But what's the point of giving in? What's the point in giving me meat if you have to give it back to me later? You'll be making more easily later. You'll be making meat more easily later, so this won't seem like as much then. Just think of it as a no-interest loan. On the contrary, I am interested. He rolls his eyes at you. Sheesh, future you is a jerk. Haha, yeah, anyways, don't forget to pay you back or the universe will probably explode or something. I need 300 meat. Heck yeah. Do I give the valve to you? Here's the valve. Did you install it? No, I have it right here. Won't do as much good in your hands like that. Go hook it up to the pump outside. Fine, guess I'll be the mechanic. There we go. Confirmed, now it's a confirmed by the housekeeper. I installed the valve. I have been watching the water level through the window here. Should be dry enough for our purposes now. Come on upstairs. He disappears through the door behind him. As do I. Most lighthouses have a somewhat bigger lamp. That's light bulbs. 60 watt light bulbs. Don't need much, I ain't that big of a lake. Huh. I guess that makes sense. An empty and wet bookshelf. Good thing he had his books downstairs. I don't think those light bulbs are quite functional either. Well, here we are. Welcome to where the magic happens. Magic? Sure. Fiat Lux. Old lighthouse keeper joke. So can I have the compass now? What? No, certainly not. I need that. But you asked if I had an old compass, and I said I did, and that I'd show it to you. Never said anything about giving it to you. Oh, well, I really need it. So do I. I'm gonna calibrate this lamp to the North Star every so often, and I need a good compass to show me which one is the North one. What if I get you a new one? Nope, I said a good one. The new one ain't any use at all. Why not? Because of how they changed them. What, changed the compasses? They didn't teach you that in school. Falls got short memories. It was only around about the turn of the century. Some Atlas company bought the patent on West and rebranded it as New North. Then they did a recall on all the compasses and they issued new ones. They all point west now, and that's useless for my purposes. Okay, well, how about I find you an old one then? If you can find another pre-New North compass in at least as good as condition as mine, then sure, I'll swap ya. Don't really get what's the point of that would be though, since you'd already have one. Well, it's a long story. Never mind then. Here, maybe this will help you. Most of the old compasses got the radium paint on the dials, so you can read them at night. This old Geiger counter ought to be able to pick up the radiation from that. A Geiger counter. Where should I start? Well, most folks consider the old kind of compass to be trash nowadays, and if it was trash, it would probably be on the old junkyard. Neat. Thanks. Not quite huge on digging in the trash right now. Can I not play chess with him? Nope. Too bad. So junkyard, museum and cave. I'll focus on the museum for now. I really want to check out the cave, but maybe go back there with Gabby. Off to the side of the path you see a squirrel with its tail stuck under a big rock. I free the poor little squirrel. You lift the rock and release the poor squirrel. It chitters at you with something that sure as heck better be gratitude. Or else I'm gonna find it and beat the shit out of it. Maybe kick it in a tree or something. Sandwich Museum. The village of Sandwich was home to a terrifying witch cult until all the inhabitants were convicted and executed in witch trials in 1692. The village stood empty and uninhabited for hundreds of years. Come explore the town and learn more. This house was the residence of the Danforth family. Step inside to learn more. Putnam House, which partially burned down under extremely witchy circumstances. I didn't mean to come in. This trough may have been used to bathe human sacrifices before the ceremony. We don't have evidence of that, but it seems possible. Can I fish? Yes, I can. Better not be infant inners or something. Saddle shoes, more shoes. Nice. But later. Fish in a sack, just fish. Can I fish in the well as well? Yep, just a bunch of fish. Yep, I can fish here. I should have read the sign first. Meat. Oh yeah, it's like people throwing money like wishing well. I mean, I'll take it. I need the meat. Nice. We actually used this well for water, so please don't throw meat into it. You're welcome, I took your meat, you don't have to pay me, I already have the meat. Sandwich Church also served as an Erstad's town hall, courtroom, racquetball court, and dark sorcery place. It sure looks dark. I'll just check the houses in order first. Shelves laden with identical jars of white stuff. Shelves laden with the... Yep. Oh, kitty cat. A black cat is staring glumly at an empty dish labeled Hecate. Hecate? Hecate. Yeah, Hecate. Well, I can feed the cat and maybe get another boon. I hope this one gives like spooky resistance. The Danforth residence has been converted into a gift shop. For your convenience, why not take home a jar of sandwich cream that was the village's chief expert, besides witchcraft. An elderly woman smiles from behind the counter. See what is for sale. A quest item. Robin paper. This special piece of paper is for making robins of historical graves and such like that. Thanks to advancements in robin technology, you don't need any charcoal or anything. Well, since it's a quest item, I'll buy at least one. And you don't like to talk. Nice. It is what it is. Is there anything hidden? Hello. Don't mind the slap and then say it's the hands. Everything in this house was destroyed by a fire, except these two objects, which were found concealed inside the metal box. What a wonder that they survived. The security guard is keeping a close eye on things in here, which honestly isn't very difficult since there's only two. Hi there. Hello, welcome to the Putnam house. Please don't touch the exhibits. Excuse me, dude. Sorry, sir. I just get paid to stand here and keep an eye on things. I don't actually know anything about the exhibits. Well, I guess that won't work. There's an antique ragdoll on display here. Take a look. This ragdoll has a bunch of old pins and needles stuck into it. For some reason, has a word "boring" embroidered across its front. The little plaque on the front of the plinth says witches frequently use special dolls called puppets to curse their enemies. This one was apparently made to target a Mrs. or Mr. Miss Boring, though no one of that name is listed in the town records. And then, in tiny text at the bottom of the plaque, the pins were not found with the puppet, but were added for demonstration purposes. Interesting. This plinth has an old book on it. It appears to be someone's diary. Oh yeah, the little description on the front of the plinth says Diary of Delia Putnam, so that confirms it. Mostly it doesn't look interesting enough to be worth deciphering the archaic handwriting and spell it, so you flip ahead to the last page. 6th of March 1692. Ugh, I hate that Peter Proctor so much. He thinks he can just go around being as mean as he wants to everybody just because he has lots of money and lives in a big house and all. I should have used a much stronger curse, it would have been worth the trouble. So they do curse here. So that's Mr. Boring, we found him. Church. Anything? The inhabitants of Sandwich were executed in the witch trials and were popular at the time, as evidenced by this old signpost announcing one such trial. This sign is written in rough black wax. Today is the trial of Patricia Williams, who stands accused. The rest of the sign is too weathered to indicate to read. Thing is, even if I'm sent into the past, I'm not sent like multiple hundreds of years in the past with the outhouse, so I don't know if this would actually work here. But it just depends on if there is an option to move the outhouse, that's my answer. An old and dilapidated church altar. There are some brown splotches on the corner that could possibly be bloodstains. They must be really old bloodstains. The altar where the town's witches performed their horrifying sacrifices. Note the bloodstains. Definitely not rust. Nice gazebo. I hope it's not insane gazebo. Cue all the Doom fans suddenly appeared in the comments. The sign reads Sandwich Gazebo, vagrants not welcome. That's not very friendly. Too bad for you, I'm gonna do whatever I want with your gazebo. Traces of strange plant matter in these tubs prove that they were used for brewing all kinds of horrible potions. You look in the tub, but don't see any identifiable traces of plant matter. Guess you'll have to take the sign's word for it. What is this? The wealthy Proctor family owned the biggest and most conveniently toilet-adjacent house in the village. Nice. This chessboard This chessboard has clearly been left out on display as an allegory for the battle between the good and evil. Black is winning, representing a warning for all good-hearted people to be vigilant against the encroaching forces of darkness. I'm starting to suspect they just found a farming village and decided it was like witchcraft village. These dried fonts are of no historical importance. Can I take them? These arras appears to depict several important ancestors of the Proctor family line. Though due to the low resolution of the embroidery used at the time, it's impossible to discern exactly who. At least they don't have like JPEG artifacts on the embroidery. Yep. According to county records, these were the most expensive stairs in the county. They go up a full 1.5 floors. There is no black on this table. It must have been boring. Let's go. Oh, yeah. These stairs just keep going until they hit the wall. Seems like rich people have just always... It seems like rich people have just always had weird tastes. Yes, they do. Okay, Molly is still just heavy. The upstairs rooms are off limits while we catalog the contents. Please pardon the dust. This bedroom was traditionally given to servants, as it was felt by the proctors that it would be less of a tragedy if they got up in the middle of the night and fell down the stairwell. Makes sense, somewhat. From their perspective, perhaps. Mrs. Proctor's bedroom is especially off limits, while we figure out how to deal with the strange mold we found behind the wallpaper. Okay, this is House of Leaves. No, wait, no. There was, wait, not House of Leaves. There was this other book about a lady who got crazy about the wallpapers, which were like yellow and moldy. Is this it? It's one or the other. I didn't read either of the books. Please don't kill me. Mr. Proctor's bedroom, home of the county's most expensive collection of cravats. This was the bedroom of Peter Proctor, the only child of Nicholas and Abigail Proctor. Yeah, this house almost feels wider now. I'm starting to think this is House of Leaves. This was the Proctor's spare room where they kept spares of all the expensive things they owned. Makes sense. As much as a rich person could make sense. This room is not part of the tour, and it is also not part of the house. Yep, because it's the back rooms. Okay, so that's just a lot of exposition, I guess. Sandwich boasted the county's very first tripartite outhouse. Please do not attempt to use it, it is very old. Yep, 3-seat outhouse. Competitive shitting? Let's go! A more modern convenience has been provided for your modern conveniences. Avail yourself to it. Oh wait, what did it say? It was something about, well, okay, never mind, not that important. This facility has 3 sinks, and this is one of them. This is one of them. Flush the toilet, free XP. So, okay, but there is still something in the woods, I guess. Also, it's quite empty in here. Little cemetery. Okay, cemetery, nice. I mean, not nice, but it is something. The Proctor, Nicholas, yeah. That's gonna be a bit too much reading, so oh yeah, child graves. Welcome to the 17th century, everyone. Oh, hobo code, nice. The code reads hollow tombstone, possible treasure. You check inside the stone and there is indeed some treasure. Satchel's lucky hat. A new hat, so that's some more meat. More meat drops when I'm doing some farming, I guess. Welcome to the Sandwitch Cemetery. Please be respectful of the graves. Also, check out how many of them were terrifying witches who were executed in the witch trials in 1692. Does that include this 11-year-old girl? Very terrifying. I did get some kind of grave scraping tool, whatever. No? It did say quest item. Well, I don't see much in this museum anymore. Maybe I'll come back later. Fairy lair, no. Just in case. Oh yeah, the folk. Ouch. Actually not that powerful, honestly. 5 damage is real good, but it doesn't kill anyone. Good enough. Oh! I have more AP now, at least at the start of the combat. I'm not sure if it restores all AP or just one. That's actually... I'm powerful, actually. Yeah, more mushroom food, more weapon. Not that special, although I would change my weapon for now. Cello is nice, but I just want a different visual for now. Don't mind me. I want to check out the outhouse locations if there's anything new or not. Museum. I knew there's something. Okay, I'll keep the cave for later. While I'm doing the museum, I'll just finish the museum. What's my to-do list? Compass, junkyard, side quests, nothing. Okay. Museum time. In a thickly overgrown and essentially sunless part of the woods, you happen across 2 large and burly vampires. They seem pretty ticked off. They're growling menacingly, shoving each other around and so forth. Some kind of spooky territory dispute. Or maybe one of them drank a tourist that the other one was saving for a special occasion. The nature of their argument is unclear. What is clear is that these guys are very strong, and you'd better be pretty sure of yourself if you plan to do something before they notice you. I mean, muscle, break it up. Alright, you knuckleheads, break it up. You step between the 2 vampires and shove them away from each other. What the hey? Don't give me none of your lip. We run a nice establishment here. You 2 wanna fight, you can do it someplace else. Go on, get out of here. The 2 vampires shuffle away, muttering. One of them angrily throws his hat on the ground. Vampire skull head. Nice. More heads and more muscle. I'll take it. Day of the Tentacle. Oh, okay. This outhouse has another one of those time portals in it, because it's apparently impossible for us to make a game that doesn't include a blatant Day of the Tentacle reference. Huh. I know that game exists, I haven't touched it before, but I'll have to investigate what the hell do they mean by this. The village of Sandwitch. Don't break the law, please. Very effective usually. Hello, horse. Somebody led this horse to the water, but the horse is finishing the job itself. You might accidentally give the horse lip piercing, and who even knows how long it'll be before those are fashionable. The discarded newspaper says it's March 1692, just a few days before the last entry in the diary. Okay, so this thing can send me way back in the past. Oh, come on. Oh, hello, come right in. Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. Oh, not at all. I'm always glad to have visitors when my husband is out riding the circuit. My name's Wondermane. A pleasure. I'm Theresa Danforth. Enter. Handmade bed, which has been made presumably also by hand. No secret passage. There is zero reason for you to expect there to be one. You're just teasing me, game. Now I'm gonna check every fireplace in the game. Handful of clean water. No potion brewing, just tea. What an unusual outfit. Whereabouts are you from? I guess you could say I'm from Ocean City. Oh, the big city. That must be much more exciting than our little village. Ah, don't sell this place. Sure, the city is more modern, that's all. You said your husband's riding the circuit? What's that mean? He's a judge for the county. Most of the little towns this way are too small to have their own courthouse and judge. So they save up their legal matters, and Clarence rides around to settle things once a month or so. That must take a while. Does he get lonely while he's away? Oh, our boy Tom and I keep each other company well enough. Your husband's still out riding the court? Indeed. Clarence will be gone for many days, but our boy Tom and I keep each other company well enough. Okay, a bunch of barrels. This kid's a real reader. All the titles look pretty boring though. I wonder what am I gonna find here. The door to this house is locked. If only you had some way to unlock things that are locked. A key. Oh, kids. I wish well. Do I get more meat? Did they use meat as a currency already? They did. But they were poor. Very, very poor. Or it's just inflation. I mean, 300 years of inflation is quite a lot. Nice gazebo. Still... Oh. What am I gonna do? You look around to make sure nobody's watching and scratch the knot of the sign. Take that, authority. Vagrants welcome. Hell yeah, I'm welcome here. Okay, kids. The sign is written in crayon. Today is the trial of Patricia Williams, who stands accused of stealing Todd Danforth's pocket watch, making a dumb-looking doll, writing Peter Proctor's stinky rude word head on the wall of the outhouse. Huh. So the kids are the judges, while the father is away. The regular church altar. One of the kids has left a gloopy jam sandwich laying in the corner. It's jam. It's just jam. It's always jam. And there is no blood in video games. It's only strawberry jam. And maybe sometimes raspberry jam. Group of 3 kids is gathered around a little girl holding an old doll. Order, order, come on. If we are gonna have a trial, we gotta do it properly. I don't see why we gotta have a dumb old trial anyway. We all know she's guilty. I didn't do anything. Why are you so mean to me? Because you're weird and an outsider. I only live half a mile down the road. I was born here. Yeah, but your family's outsiders. Your father wasn't born here. My family's been here for like 60 generations. Closer to 4 actually, but the larger point stands. And the little girl burst into tears. I'll intervene later after I'm done exploring. If you look at the top of these, I have good news. There are 2 others just like it. Nice. State-of-the-art toilet facility. You poke your head inside. There's graffiti scratching the wall. Peter Proctor is a stinky to the head. Oh, I can clear the girl's name, I suppose. Oh, that's interesting. I'll quickly check the graveyard. Yeah, all the Proctors. Couple graves. Okay. Let me intervene and see what they say. Get involved. Hey, you kids, what's going on here? Ha! Who are you? I've never seen you around here before. My name's Wonder. I'm a traveler. Well, we're having a trial for this crybaby Patricia. I'm Tom, the judge, and that's Delia, the jury, and Peter's the executioner. Executioner? Holy jeez, kids. Well, we're not gonna literally execute her, probably. My past says we shouldn't decide on the punishment till after the conviction. And how's it going? Not great. Patricia just keeps crying instead of presenting any kind of proper defense. I see. Mister, will you be my attorney? Will you be my attorney? Well, that's a good idea, actually. Then you can present the case and she can cry as much as she wants. How's she gonna pay for it? My father ain't gonna lend attorney fees to some slanders and crybaby. Well, I guess I'll do pro bono. Oh, thank you. So, what's the trial about? The defendant stands accused of 3 crimes: stealing Tom's Danforth's, that is my gold pocket watch, defacing the public outhouse with a very rude slogan against Peter Proctor, and making a weird doll. I didn't do any of these things. You've got the doll right here. You've got the doll right there. Look, it's got 3 arms. That's weird. But it was regular when I made it. She starts crying again. Okay, what do I need to do? Well, we're at the part where of the trial where the defense would submit evidence that contradicts one of the charges. I'll be right back. You can't just leave. We're in the middle of the trial. Yeah, but what if I have to go? That's what I'm saying. You can't. No, I mean, what if I have to go, you know? Well, look, I can't just unload in the middle of a church. Yeah, jeez, mister. Alright, fine. I hereby suspend the trial for a short recess. Thanks. I know what to do with the outhouse. That's quite easy. Ah, I thought it was gonna clean it. Okay. Root cellar, presumably. The door are locked with expensive German combination lock requiring a 5-letter word. What kind of funny German word do I wanna put here? Gluck. Oh, there's not all the letters. Okay, just E. Looks like this chessboard was abandoned mid-game. You consider the board for a moment, then make a move. Now white is winning. Too bad, black. Excuse me. Can I help you with something? No, thanks. I'm fine. What I'm getting at is, why are you in my house? Oh, I'm just looking around. Look, I'm not one to be inhospitable to uninvited guests, even total strangers, but I do have company at the moment, so if you'll visit me, oh sure, no problem. You hide behind the arrows, hoping the proctors aren't genealogically Danish. Fortunately, Mrs. Proctor doesn't seem to have noticed your move. Her conversation gradually returns to less hushed, more easily eavesdroppable volume. Did I mention we've been picking out some new furniture for the bedroom? Oh, really? Yeah, bureaus and armoires and such. I found a delightful little nightstand for Peter's room. It even has a secret compartment in it for when he's older and needs to hide sinful lithographs from us. How charming. And that's it. There is no reason to do that. So that's the... Okay. That didn't really tell me much, besides nightstand having a password. But German, or 5-letter code. There is the doll that I have to figure out. There is the case of stolen pocket watch. I ran into Tom at the church, playing with the all other kids. He seems to be a real smart cookie. Oh my, yes, he takes after his father. Always got his nose in a book. It'd be nice if they got to spend more time together, but the pocket watch Clarence got Tom for his birthday was helped. Pocket watch? Yes, a fine gold pocket watch to keep track of when he'll be back, Clarence said. Tom really cherishes it. Do you know, the boy said he wants to be buried with that watch. Buried with it? Wow. Your husband's still riding... what's with all the barrels? We won a year's supply of cream at the last county fair. Didn't expect them to give it to us all at once. None of us even particularly care for cream. We do care for a ladleful or even a whole barrel. Oh thanks, I'm good. Okay. Buried, you said. So I can probably find the pocket watch in the future. Or something. As for the combination... Fluxen. Okay. I'll quickly check the future, see what stuff did I fuck up while I was messing around. Okay. So the cream is still just cream. And you're just normal. What did I just do? I just clicked R. Did it buy? Oh, it just changed the sorting. Okay, thank God. I do want to give the cat some food, but what could I give it? This house is burned down, but the... Okay, mostly this is... Okay, the handwriting matches the graffiti. Okay. That might be hard with a guard. You look over your shoulder and see the guard watching you. You're going to have to distract him if you want to get away with tearing a page out of this book, and then get away with the page you tore from the book. Yes. Hey, check. Sorry, sir. I get paid to stand here and... Oh, I guess that won't work. Okay. Very much. Church. Okay. Well, I know what's. Oh, hey, you. Looks like the change you made to the sign had an effect. There's a hobo hanging out here, eating sandwich cream right out of the jar. Oh, hi there. Enjoying the sandwich cream? I sure am. I can't get enough of this stuff. That's probably why everyone calls me Creamy Steve. Yeah, probably. A best sandwich cream in the tri-state area, right here. It's a traditional recipe. Ask him about the hobo code. Do you know any hobo code, Creamy Steve? Yeah, sure, no. I know 2 words. And one of them is cream. Yep, and the other one is here. Hobo knowledge improved. And hobo camp. You know, there's the hobo camp over by Ocean City. I bet they'd be interested in this cream. You think so? I'd love to share this with other like-minded individuals. Sure, you could set up an extremely specific trade route. Sold. 15 XP. Nice sign. So let's just... So this one is off limits. This one probably not very useful for me. So what? It was Tom. The name was Tom. Peter. That's the hat. Thomas. So he found his pocket watch, I guess. The gold pocket watch has "To my son Tom" on his 12th birthday engraved inside it. Okay, so I can return the pocket watch. I can kind of confirm it is the girl's writing, which doesn't sound very productive for my purpose. Oh, what was it? Okay, could I do this with any rope? No? Okay, I'm gonna check the Peter's room then. You unhook the velvet rope and stash it somewhere out of mind. No longer blocked off. Hell yeah. Proctor's nightstand, you presume. The only thing inside is a sheet of paper listing several things that have been taken away by the Historical Society for Restoration cataloging. A bag of fancy glass marbles and steel ball bearings. A fake spider made of horsehair and copper wire. Stuff like that. Nothing that seems relevant to the trial. Check the hidden compartment. You reach inside the drawer and feel around until you find a little catch that makes the secret compartment pop open. Oh, what's this? A severed ragdoll arm. Too many arms. So I suppose... Okay. I mean, I guess it kind of did make sense that they would like frame her, I guess, by sewing it on. Now I'll keep my face as it is. Wow, this kid has very own sculpture in the toy box. It's solid mahogany. This child's bed from 100 years ago is still nicer than any bed you've ever owned. True. So I did find the nightstand thanks to the conversation. That makes sense. But now what I cannot... It has been pointed out to us that this arras is unlikely to have been manufactured in the capital of the Pas-de-Calais department of northern France, and therefore it is merely a sparkling tapestry. So is arras the combination for the basement? Wait a minute, didn't this house have a cellar? Yes, it did. A dig revealing a crumbling set of stairs downwards. Okay, what's this? These ancient chalk marks are mostly rubbed away and indiscernible, but they might once have been part of an ancient ritual circle. In the middle of the circle you see broken pieces of an old pocket watch. Was there actual witchcraft going on here? Spooky. So that's the actual book. Does that mean there's 2 pocket watches then? That's weird. So I have the pocket watch, I have something... Actually, I have something for all 3 things, so I can probably finish the trial then. Yeah, you don't... I run it... Okay, I spoke about that. This one's closed, this is the church, this one has been vandalized, this one might still be usable. Is Aras and... Nope, it's not a combination, okay. You probably won't allow me much, yep. Oh, I haven't checked the chessboard, but I think I have what is necessary for the trial, probably. Okay, I'm back. Where were we? Patricia accused of stealing my pocket watch, vandalizing an outhouse, and making a weird and asymmetrical 3-armed doll. I promise I didn't. Promises don't count in a court of law. You gotta prove it. But it's okay, Patricia, I've got this. I have evidence that Patricia didn't steal the pocket watch. Well, then present it to the court. Church. We are in the church, but this is the court. Here it is. This is your pocket watch, right? Hey, yeah, it is. Wow, thanks. Where did you find it? I would rather not say. It isn't evidence if you don't tell us where you found it. It might have been in her house or something. Ah, well, I found it in your grave. What? I'm a time traveler from the future. I heard your mom say you love that pocket watch so much you want to be buried with it when you die. So I went back to my time and dug up your graves to see if you were, and you were. And there it is. That's crazy. You're crazy, probably, but it's true. And the fact that you were buried with your watch, Tom, means that you eventually would have found it wherever you lost it. So Patricia didn't steal it. Tom squints at the watch in thought, then winds it and holds it up to his ear. It still works. Finest craftsmanship, still working after 236 years. They won't make them like that anymore. Okay, but this doesn't prove Patricia didn't take it. Maybe I found it in her house, or she will give it back to me or something. Maybe, but it's a closed loop now. We can't even know how you would have gotten your watch back, because now you got it back because I just gave it to you. And isn't that all you really wanted? Was it to get your watch back? You never really believed Patricia stole it. I would like to know what happened to it, but yeah, you're right. Sorry, Patricia. I hereby withdraw my accusation. Thanks. So where that leaves us. Since you solved the matter of the pocket watch, kind of, Patricia's just accused of vandalizing the outhouse and making a weird 3-armed doll. I have evidence concerning the doll, I guess. You guess? It doesn't sound very evidential. What did you find? Well, I found this little arm that looked like it was torn off a ragdoll. But if Patricia already has 3 arms, let me see. Oh yeah, this is mine, look. Patricia holds up her doll, showing you the stitches where she fixed the hole left by the torn up arm. Wait, your doll was originally a regular 4-armed one? Uh-huh. I made it based on yours, cause I thought it was neat. Hang on, a 4-armed doll is regular in 1692. Not everywhere, but around here, yeah. I got so bored, I wanted something different, so I made a doll with 4 arms, but I'm not allowed to be different, so I had to tell mine, but it was the regular fashion for dolls, and I don't know, it just became a thing. Okay, I think I get it. So you were mad because you thought Patricia had out-differented you by having an asymmetric doll. Yeah, I'm sorry, Patricia, that wasn't fair. Your doll's really good. I like it better than mine. Aw, thanks. I forgive you, Delia. Our dolls can hug and make up. See, that's funny. I just noticed the fabric on the missing arm has gone all stiff, like it's really old or something. Yeah, I brought it back here from the future. Where did you find it? We haven't really resolved what happened. Pff, who cares? It's just a stupid rag doll. If your parents had any money, you two could have real dolls instead of making your own out of trash. I found it in a secret compartment in Peter's nightstand. Why you? Well, that figures. No, not surprising in the least. Charge dismissed, so what's left? The vandalizing outhouse thing, yeah. Does it count as vandalism if it's true? Hey! Yeah, it's vandalism either way, just checking. I'll be right back. What, again? Do you have some kind of guts problem? Yeah, I must have eaten some bad whatever people ate in the late 17th century. Okay, well, try to get it all done this time. I hereby suspend the trial for a short recess. So I just need to distract that fucker. That's a good question, how? Because currently I'm not certain. My bragging didn't work. Can I okay, so he doesn't do that. He doesn't do bragging. Can I ask you to distract him for me? Nope. Too bad. So I figured the doll. Pull out some of the pins. You discreetly pull a bunch of pins out of the doll and drop them on the floor. Fortunately, it isn't quiet enough in here for the guard to have heard that. Sweet. Oh. Can I tap on the pins accidentally? Tell him about the pins. Hey, a bunch of pins fell out of the doll. Sorry, I get paid too. What did you say? Some of the pins fell out of that weird voodoo doll or whatever. That might be dangerous. Someone could step on them. Oh, jeez. He goes over to the display to start picking the pins up off the floor. Nice. Here's my page. So it's Delia, not the little girl. Better stay back, sir. The floor is hazardous. Oh no. The pins! Okay, I guess the trial is done. Flush yourself into the past. There we go. So your trial. Okay, I have evidence that poor Patricia didn't write the graffiti. Alright, let's see it then. I have here two pieces of paper. One is a robin from the outhouse showing the graffiti in question. Peter Proctor is a stinky. Yes, that's a graffiti in question, alright. My father basically owns this crummy town. You won't get away with this slander, Patricia. Technically, it's libel, not slander. What's the other piece of paper? This is a paper from someone's diary. Someone who clearly thinks Peter Proctor is a stinky doo-doo head. And if you compare the handwriting to the graffiti, they're a perfect match. Oh, they sure are. Whose diary is this from? The diary this came from belongs to Delia Putnam. What? Give me that. She snatches the diary page away from you. Wait a minute, I don't remember writing this. Hey, this is dated 3 days from now. This paper is really old too. What's going on here? I told you guys already, I'm from the future. I stole this from a museum. My diary was in a museum? Wow! So you admit that I wrote the graffiti. Yeah, whatever. It isn't libel if it's true, right? Hey! Yeah, that's correct. And in any case, the charge against Patricia is hereby dropped. You do owe someone an apology though, Delia. Yeah, not you, dude. He means Patricia. Sorry, Patricia. It was Peter I was mad at. I didn't mean to get you in trouble for it. It's okay. He is a doo-doo head. Hey! What's next? Well, everything's been accounted for. Congratulations, Patricia. You've been acquitted of all charges. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Mr. Wonder. No problem. I was happy to help. Is there anything we can do for you in return? Well, there is one thing I'm curious about. Do kids know anything about witches? Witches, you mean like black magic, consorting with the devil, that kind of thing? Yeah. Haha, check out this Rube who thinks witches are real. Yeah, that's just scary stories parents tell their children to make them go to bed on time. So, no witches, no witch trials, nothing like that. Nope, not that I've ever heard of. And my dad travels the whole region in his court circuit. Okay, thanks. The kids are hanging around chatting amicably. It's nice to see them all getting along. Asks to borrow Delia's house key. Hey Delia, can I borrow the key to your house? Excuse me? I need it for a time travel thing. He probably wants to burglarize you and make a killing on the antiques market in the future. That wouldn't work. If he took something from now into the future, it would still be new. Antiques aren't valuable unless they go the long way around. Look, why actually do you want my house key? Well, I'm not exactly sure, but apparently your house catches fire sometime in the future, and I think it might be a good idea to prevent that. Oh yes, I agree with that, with you. Unfortunately, I lost my key when I was out playing in the countryside. Do you have some kind of magic future way to find lost keys? Well, I'll think of something. Countryside. What is countryside? And how do I get in the basement? Zulfk. Nope. Countryside. It's not like I have a metal detector or something. I'm actually not certain again. Somewhere in the woods outside the town. I wish I could be more specific, but I can't spend a lot of time just wandering. Oh, you're making it obvious for me. Hello, horsey. Well, wandering it is. You spend a little time poking around the woods near the Sandwitch village, hoping to find Delia's lost house key. You give up quickly though, as finding a 230 years old needle in a haystack miles wide seems unlikely. Maybe we'll come across something later that will help, some kind of lost metal finding device. Until then, this is clearly a wild goose chase. You did manage to find some funky spores at least. Okay, oh well. Okay, so the museum is not yet done for me. Okay. I guess I'll wander just a little bit more for fun. Okay, it just only gives me this thing, yeah. Okay, I'll probably find something like metal detector on the junkyard. So I don't want to move to the cave with the outhouse just yet, I think. So I'll just explore the cave briefly. Your meandering hike takes you near the lake, which may not have been reflected in the map display, but you'll just have to suspend your disbelief on that one. Molly picks up a flat stone and skims it expertly across the water. Nice one. Thanks. Hey Bug, how big of a rock do you think you can chug? Ha! You seen these muscles? I bet there isn't a rock here I couldn't chuck. You pick up a softball-sized stone and hurl it into the lake with a loud plunk. A second similar plunk follows immediately after. Turn and look at Molly, who is already looking for something bigger. Hey, not bad. I may look like a girly girl, but my tummy just got a kick like a mule. Gotta keep the rust off these pistons, you know? Is Tommy your boyfriend? That sounds kind of... My girlfriend's name is Nancy. Tommy is short for M1921 Thompson submachine gun. Oh right, I knew that. She heaves another large rock into the lake and impromptu competition ensues. You win, but not by very much. +1 muscle. That's for her kneecapping. That's a lot of mushrooms. This large riding mass of fungal must have been the reason this place was called Mushroom Mountain. Yep. Let's fight it. That's it. Just two little mushroom fuckers. I mean, I can almost kill them with non-action ending moves. Okay. Oh. It's one of those infinite fighting places that I know were a thing in the West of Loathing games. Like infinite monster closets for farming stuff. I mean, okay, that's good to know. But I will come back here with Gabby, and we'll have to move the outhouse here eventually. But next time, because we're running out of time for today, it seems. Hey, we did get something fun done. This whole museum mystery. I hope I got some nice thumbnail in there. Because why not? In that case, I will have to figure out what exactly do we do for the next episode. But there's still the junkyard to check out. Maybe we'll just start there. So, thanks a lot for watching. That's it for now. 1 mystery solved, 10 more to go. Just the usual stuff. So yeah, good luck. Thanks for watching, and goodbye!